Hi everyone, I'm Crystal with Crystal Clear Photography. I wanted to come to you today and answer a question that I get quite often, and that's how can you create awesome graphics using your images from your photo shoot, whether it was a brand shoot, just some headshots, or stock photos. So let me walk you through a couple of ways that you can use images. First off, I'm going to start here with Canva at canva.com. I love using Canva. It's a great free tool. I don't have any affiliate links or anything. It's just one of my favorite tools to be able to use because it's online, and they also have an app for your phone as well. So you can create graphics on the fly and be able to use them for all sorts of things. So I'm just going to walk you through a couple of options that you have. If you've never used Canva before, again, it has a free version. And then there's also a paid version. I think it's $12.95 a month. And that allows you to brand the graphics a little bit more. So you can upload things like your own color codes. You can upload your own fonts, your logos, and all those kinds of things as well to use. So, but if you're just using the free version, it's basically the same thing. There's just a few little tweaks that are different. So here you can see at the top, they give you the option to create a design when you log in. So you can click more over here, and you see that they've provided you with several different options from social media posts. This social media one's kind of similar to the Instagram one. They've created an Instagram here. They've got desktop wallpaper if you're trying to put it into a presentation that you're doing. Down here you can see they've got like different things for letterhead, certificates, brochures, gift certificates, logos, menus, all kinds of templates that they've already created. They have various colors and different backgrounds and fonts and styles that you can use. So you can click any of those to get started. For me today, I'm going to actually show you guys how I'm going to create the graphic for the Business Brand Kickstart. So Business Brand Kickstart, if you were able to attend the event, is an event that myself, Loren, who is a stylist, and Jacqueline, who does marketing, we host this event a couple of times throughout the year to be able to provide business owners with an opportunity to get a marketing evaluation of how things are working for them, where maybe they could make some changes to really help beef up their marketing and target the right clients. And Loren helps you with styling yourself for your business and your audience. And then, of course, I step in and provide you with some photos, and we do a quick headshot. So it's a fun workshop event that we do. So I'm going to create a graphic using some images that we all have taken of each other and that we want to incorporate so that we can use this graphic to get it out there to people like yourself and some of the friends at the events that we're going to be going to. So that being said, I have clicked here and started a card. This card is a 5x7 because that's about the size that we're going for. So I just chose a template. It said it was a thank you card, but I'm not going to use it that way, and you could do the same. So when you grab a template, you can see over here it's going to load several different layouts that Canva already has pre-populated. You can use something similar to this if you'd like to kind of get yourself started. What I might do is scroll through here and see, let's see, here, I'll move myself out of the way here a moment. And I'll kind of scroll through. I'm going to add a photo of us in this graphic. So obviously what I'm going to do is pick something that's got an image in it, so that I can replace that image with the one that I want. So I think I'm going to go with this one, and that is because I know that the photo I want to use is going to be horizontal. So here's the template that it automatically comes with. You can see that the areas are customizable and changeable, so you can go in, see different colors pop up here, so you can change them. Maybe we want to change that to white or gray. Maybe we're kind of switching that up a little bit there. You could actually remove this. So maybe you decide you don't like that, you take that out. If you decide you do, you change it back. So you can go over here. I go to upload, and this is where you can upload the images that you've received. So once you've received your images, whether it's from me or from another photographer, you can go over here to uploads. You're going to click this upload button here in green, and it's going to pull up your desktop, and that way you can go into whether your external hard drive or if you've got it saved on Dropbox, you can click and upload those images. I have already done this, so I will scroll down, and you can create folders. So I organize mine under folders, but I'm going to scroll down to my Business Brand Kickstart folder, my BBK. And see here, I've got all the graphics, or the images, I should say, already uploaded so that I can just easily drag and drop those to create a graphic. So going in here, I'm going to look for one of my favorite photos of us just being kind of goofy. I'm going to throw that over there. Move myself back out of the way here. So you can see that when I drag and dropped it, it just automatically filled it in the way I liked it, which is perfect. It actually looks great. But say I want to make a couple of modifications because maybe I think there's a little bit too much of the surrounding space here, and I want it to be a little bit more zoomed in on us. So I'm going to double click on the graphic and on that image, and it's going to pull it up here, and it's going to give you some options to be able to adjust it. So you can drag this here, and you can see very faintly the card in the background, so you can see where the photo is going to fit in and how it's going to look. And I kind of like us being in 2/3 of the photo and kind of leaving a little bit of space. Just wanted to zoom in a tad bit more, so I'm going to hit the check mark there, and that's going to readjust the image automatically for me. You can also make modifications. So say you upload the image, maybe it's a tad bit too dark, maybe it needs a little bit more contrast, a little bit more, shadows, things of that nature. So you can click on the image, you can go up here. It provides you with some filter opportunities. Just be careful with the filters. Know your rights with your images that you're using as well. People like my clients obviously have business release, so they can do whatever they want. So if you want to add a filter or change things up a bit, you can do that. You can see how it changes the coloring and stuff automatically, and you can change the intensity of what you're using. I'm just going to keep mine normal because I like it the way it is. I might touch up the brightness just a teeny bit because I know that the photo is actually a little more true white when you see it on desktop. And then that's pretty much it. So now you can go down here and you can add all your text to it. So for us, I'm going to say something like business brand kickstart. I'm going to get my typing going here and apparently my spelling as well. There we go. So we're going to go with business brand kickstart. I can come over here and I can change the font. So these are my brand fonts. So that's one of those paid features. Open Sans Light and the Angeline are the two branded fonts that I have that I uploaded into Canva so that I can keep on brand with the way that I do all of my graphics. So that being said, you can really use any font if you like. If you haven't really settled on it, don't get tripped up on the fonts. Then you can go in, of course, and adjust the sizing. You can adjust the colors. So maybe you decide you want a pink or something else. You can do that there as well. You can add other features. So let me show you some of the other fun things that you can do. There are other layouts and elements. So say you're putting this together, maybe you're not a big fan of it and you want to start over. You can click over here onto one of the layouts, lay it over, and start over completely. Or you can go in and change some elements. So maybe you like the idea of having something right here, but you're not a big fan of the diagonal stripes. So you're going to delete that. You can go to lines here, and you can see that it pops up a whole lot of different lines, different options and designs here, and you can decide what you want that to look like. So let's just say we want to go with something a little more solid. Move myself out of the way. So we're going to come over here. Maybe I want it to be a little bit thinner, not quite so big. I'm going to drop that on there. And then I decide I want it to be white, so I'm going to change the color. And you can see, there you go. So you've got a whole other thing here. A nice feature that Canva has, if you notice, there's some little purple lines that pop up here on this screen that kind of help you make sure that everything stays center and on brand. That way you have everything shifted just as you need it to, and everything stays center with the image that you're trying to create or the graphic that you're trying to create. So say that's my final image there. I love it. It's for the Business Brand Kickstart. I can add dates. I can add more text boxes if I'd like. You can click on text over here and just decide. They've got some fonts that are already paired together, so you can pick some of those options. They've got some already kind of nice, flattering looking fonts that they've paired together that they think would fit well, so you can kind of drag and drop those over onto your graphic and be able to use those. Or you can come up here if you've uploaded branded fonts, and you could drag your branded fonts over here, and you can add more text. So you can say that the event is going to be, in April of 2018. And we can drop that over there. And there we go. We're starting to create a graphic. You can also do fun things like background. In this case, I have an image, so the background really isn't showing through much. And this little gray box here is actually just another little block. So I can just change that from here. It's not necessary to change the background. And then, of course, you've got your uploads. So you've got lots and lots of options that Canva provides you with to be able to upload your images, be able to use them in many different ways. This is just one of many. I can show you some other examples real quick. If you happen to check out any of my blogs, you'll see on my website that my blogs are pretty uniform and all of my graphics are pretty uniform as well. So you can see here, like with my Mompreneur to Mom Boss blog, so there's another one that I created. Stock Shop Popularity Contest blog that I did. And I just go through and I use these. I use the blog title template that Canva already had. I went in, uploaded my own image, changed up the fonts a bit and the colors to match my brand, and have a nice, consistent, and uniform blog template that I can use to upload my images real quick, put it onto my blog to show people the visuals that they would like to see that accompany the blog that it goes with. So hope this was helpful for you. If you have questions, want to know a little bit more about it, please feel free to reach out. I'd love to work with you. I will make sure that my information is included. Otherwise, I hope you have fun creating graphics and using your images.